The Decepticons are retreating!
We can't wait! Come on!
Coming up on Crossfire Collectibles, the Cyber Succubus M66336 ACE 6.3 scale plastic model kit of Transformers ARCEE. Stick around. What's up, and welcome to Crossfire Collectibles. Today's video, we're going to be unboxing, building, and reviewing the Cyber Succubus ACE M66336 6.3 inch plastic model kit of the Transformers ARCEE. So very similar to the Flame Toys model kit, but this is a fourth party figure and we're going to attempt this one. So the other one has skyrocketed in price. I do have one pre-ordered on BBTS, but this has popped up as a new release. We found it on AliExpress, so I figured I'd give it a shot. Took about 2 weeks to get here. I haven't seen any other reviews besides a short that's on YouTube, but figured I'd go ahead, get this open, show you everything, put it together, and give a review. So here is the box. As you can see, you have some figure art here. They have a nice pose of the figure right there of the ARCEE or ACE. There's some background images. Cyber Succubus ACE. I guess that's maybe EM breed infinite charm, something like that. I don't know. Ages 14 and up. M66336. Movable joint. Over to the side. Plastic model ACE, Cyber Succubus, and another shot at the top. Not much, little bit of text. Over to the side, different shot of ARCEE, around to the back. There's the contents. So you have all these little trees here, that's gonna be fun. A couple more shots, some promotional images, and down here, a weapon is telling you the big gun can be disassembled into the following weapons. So you have another type of weapon, two smaller, and another pistol. Wow, so there's gonna be a lot to do. But let's go ahead and pop it open. But first, please subscribe to the channel. Alright, so I've been wanting one of these Flame Toys ARCEEs. I'm still going to get one, but I want to try this one. And we'll see how it works out. So we'll pop the top off, set it all to the side. And then inside the box, loaded with some plastic and all the model pieces on these trays. So this is going to be a very time-consuming build, I think. The last packet here is your instruction booklet. Take a peek at the back of it. Pretty cool. So we'll take a peek at the inside, and of course, you've got 1,000 steps here. That's going to tell you how to assemble everything. Looks like you're going to start with some inner pieces, going around to, I guess, the shoulders. Looks like the upper torso. Then, was that the head? Or maybe it's their back. Then arms, and there's the head over here. Legs. And then the weapons, the backpack, and then putting the figure together. So, awesome. Alright, so we need to get the ball rolling and cut out all these pieces. It's going to be very time consuming. So for this, we have 2 separate pairs of snips, a larger and a smaller, so we can cut these all out individually. Again, looking at the directions, we're going to start with some gray pieces, so we're going to go ahead and get those plucked out. Alright, so there we have the first section done, and here is the chest. Now on to the next. Section 2 is now finished, and now we're going to set this aside and move on. All right, so figure finally assembled. As you can see, I showed you guys some steps. I went a little quick with it. This took a while to do. Lots of parts, lots of assembly, but overall, I think it looks really, really good. Normally, I would go over the articulation. These joints don't quite stay in the way I wanted to, and every time I do some kind of crazy pose, something pops off. But we get the idea. There's a lot of articulation. There is bicep rotation. She's got the hinge at the shoulder. The elbows have a double jointed hinge. The hands can rotate. A little tricky over here on the right arm. So I was trying to get her to hold some of her weapons, and I assembled that large rifle here. So you go ahead and just kind of pull that hand away like that, and you can load the rifle up in there and just kind of put the hands back together. They're not a super tight hold, but I may have to end up adding some glue to this, or something I didn't want to do, but it's not the, you know, tight firm grip that I wanted. But see, you can see it fell right off, but it's something to work with. But she does look great. I'm gonna go ahead and throw her into some poses, and we'll give you guys a little slideshow here. All right, so there we go in a little bit of a box pose. I think that's going to do it for our poses for this. We're still going to toy around with her. I didn't throw any stickers on her. We will get to that probably off camera. So we're going to go ahead and put her in a final pose, and then we'll be right back and give you some final thoughts.
The Transformers will return after these messages.
Be sure to check out our previous videos. A link will always be pinned in the comments.
We now return to the Transformers.
All right, so here you have it. Cyber Succubus AICY M66336 6, the KO Flame Toys ARCEE Model Kit from Breed Infinite Charm. Very cool figure. A little disappointed I can't put her in all the possible poses I wanted to just yet. The joints are a little tricky. Not entirely snapped together. There's quite a bit of popping off on that. As you saw earlier, I didn't get a chance to go over all of her articulation, but there is a lot of points of articulation in the figure itself. I believe I said some things about her arms. The backpack moves, the head, you know, can rotate all around, the legs, up at the hips, double jointed knees. Even there's some motions in the shins, you know, it actually looks like it extends a bit, all the way down to the ankles, even the heels and the toe. So very cool. Later on off camera, I think I'm probably gonna, I have an idea for a pretty wicked pose I'm gonna put her in, and I'm gonna probably go ahead and glue the figure in place just to hold on some of the things that she has. The hands, especially that right hand, doesn't like to stay together. I actually have it up, as you can see right here, because she's holding that pistol pretty well. The addition of all the extra weapons that, you know, you can take that pistol, turn it into a rifle. She has that little kind of energon blade. You know, a lot of stuff is really cool with it, and I just wish we can do a little bit more. But hey, it is a model kit. You know, it's not meant to be played with, but I do want to pose it around and mess with it a little bit more, and I think the figure looks really, really good. For 20 bucks, you know, you can't beat it. I'm pretty happy with it, so I can't complain, and I'm not really going to worry about throwing this into the rifle and putting it on her backpack, but that's one of the things I wanted to do, especially with that box cover right there. I think that looks really, really neat. So this thing took a minute to build. I think I'm done for the night, but I'm glad I got to show it off. It's going to find a nice spot on my shelf. I still am going to mess with it a little bit more, so maybe we'll revisit it in the future and, you know, show you guys some more stuff that we can do with her. But in the meantime, that's going to do it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed what you saw. If you did, please, like always, leave that giant thumbs up, subscribe, tickle that bell so you're notified when we post future videos. Be sure to follow us on social media, and we will see you in the next one. Peace.